Hey Taurus, thank you for tuning in on this reading. I wanted to give a very special, loving congratulations on succeeding and taking leadership roles. I feel a very positive vibe from you. Just in a sense of like, because you've been keeping able to be yourself. You've been keeping to yourself, keeping up the things you need to do, and I just want to appreciate you for being here and being resilient. I almost just find I find Tauruses to be perfect. I find Tauruses to be just, perfect what they wear, the clothes that they have. And thank you for confirming the spirit. Okay. So thank you, ancestors and spirit guides and those that bring us to a greater purpose in our lives, because we know we work hard to deal with that. So this is the Ten of Cups, Taurus. Very good sign. I know. People have been acting a little bit stubborn around you, for sure, but you finally feel a sense of like harmony. There's this peace, there's this harmony, there's this coming togetherness. Everything seems like it's falling into place with your family and love. So wish fulfillment for sure for you. I see here travel. I see here with the Ten of Cups. I see here people coming together, like marrying each other. So that's really good. I love that. And the shadow card we have here is the Ace of Swords. Yes, the Ace of Swords in reverse. So something has closed out. There is a resolution. There is a sense of being on the same page. I do feel as though you've had to at one point set your boundaries and set the tone of your boundaries. But I see here in your energy, like you were right the entire time. Everything you've said made sense. And so now that the thing has come into your favor, whatever it was, whether it was a conversation or a deal, some sort of debate or some sort of project, you don't feel like you feel like you're being heard, and that's always a good feeling for people to have. Let's see. I see here the Fool and the King of Cups. I see here that your opinion and that what you've been trying to say has benefited someone else. Like if they had just listened to you in the first place, then they would have been much faster, but it's okay. You may have like a son or someone that's younger than you or a younger brother that was going through a hard time, and now you're like helping him push forward. And he's seeing some cash flow in his pocket. He's seeing abundance and money coming to him. He's able to go and continue to do things he wants to do. He's continuing to go to school. Whether it's a he or she, they're continuing to go on their path, greater success, because they listen to you, and it's bringing betterment to your family. And that's a beautiful message, Taurus, because I just feel like you're a person that likes to have and work hard. You like to see other people doing good too. You like things smelling good. You like people looking good. You like especially your family members. You like to see them doing well. I see here that maybe you need to clean yourself up a little bit. Like all the stress and like managing other people can like have your makeup looking kind of weird. It can have your hair looking kind of weird. So this is your sign, Taurus, to go ahead and make those appointments or to get that routine, hair care routine and everything together today. Because you're not gonna do well if you're not dressed the way you wanted to be fresh. You're not, your hair got to be fresh. Like, it's those are important things to you. So I see here that there's an expansion. So, this is a really good card, the Eight of Wands. It's just that, you know, as you're going and expanding and you're making and solidifying these paths that are set greatness for you, okay, no doubt greatness for you, there can be a little bit of a hiccup. Like there may be some hiccup like with technology, or maybe your car is not working. Maybe there's like a past bill that's due that you have to take care of. So I would just, this is a source message of saying, yes, you are meant to keep going forward. Just make sure that all your P's and Q's are taken care of, all the things that, you know, that were left behind, you need to hear. Kind of like having a house party and you have to pick up the trash the next day to make sure that, you know, you're not living in house party for the next week. I guess that's like a interesting example. But yes, I pulled the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords from this deck as well. And I just believe that, again, we have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Great. We have the Knight of Swords. So you are going to make sure with this Knight of Swords that you are going to make sure that these people continue to do what they said they were going to do. And I'm sorry if that seems like a little bossy, but that's the energy of Taurus. It's like, you know, you're going to make sure that their tasks are completed. So if you want to download Asana or any like task-oriented app to make sure people do what they say they're going to do, you're going to make sure they're going to do what they said that they're going to do. You're going to remind them what you said should happen and why it's going to work, and they should do what you said that you know, they should do what you said, and they should do what they said they were going to do. Excuse me if I'm getting a little bit, my mouth is getting a little bit caught up here in webs, but because this is like, because you're like, yes, I'm finally, let's do this. I'm ready. Like people are ready, and people are ready, and you're gonna make sure that they're ready. Here, I just see this being very important to you, so that people are not fucking it up. Anyway, let's see here. The Nine of Pentacles, okay, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Yes, okay. Yes, you're in the energy of let's move on. Let's keep going here. The Ten of Swords. We came from an overwhelming circumstance, an overwhelming communication. We are ready to move on with the Six of Swords. We are ready to express ourselves, be independent, move forward, okay? There is no need to go back to where we once were, Taurus, and I thank you for being there. And Taurus is, for me in my life, have always been the ones that have been taking care of the family, and I really appreciate that, because, you know, you're keeping the family going, you're keeping it pushing, you're keeping them going together. So I really like this, Taurus. It's like almost as if, you know, I got nothing but good news for you, dude, to be honest. Like, it just feels like you're on a really good path, and you're trying to see how things work out. You know, you're seeing how all this helping other people, making sure things are put together, is going to play out. And I have high hopes for you, Taurus. Okay, so yeah, this is going to take a lot of emotional energy from you, because you want to make sure things are getting done, but it's going to weigh on you a lot. It's going to weigh on you a lot. This is what I mean. When you're trying to keep track of everyone and what they're doing and how they're doing it, if it's done perfectly and whatever, it's going to weigh on you emotionally. You are the Prince of Cups here. This is the tarot card. this is more of like a giving card. You are giving creativity. You are giving the abundance. You're giving the love that is needed. You're planting this garden. You're planting not just the seeds, but you're taking care of the ones that are already blooming. And I just feel like what I feel here, Taurus, what a message for you is to be wary, or just be aware of how much emotional toll it's taking on you to be managing all this kind of stuff, because you put so much love out there. You know, you don't want to tire yourself out. You want to avoid burnout, is what I'm saying here. So we have a combination of the Strength in reverse, the Prince of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. I think that well, what is the Strength in reverse? We'll see what the Strength in reverse is. And I'm going to keep these cards here. But I do see here you being like, okay, so you are literally doing something for someone else. You're doing it for them. And I don't know if that's the best way to teach them. I don't know if that's the best way to teach them, because if it was, Strength would be not reverse. But since Strength is in reverse, this is a Nine of Wands actually. But since it's in reverse, we don't have that full sense of completion. It's almost like a parent doing their kid's project for them in school, because even though you know that they could do it, they're just like, I guess, like procrastinating on it in some way, and like they did a really good job trying to do it themselves, but when you're doing something for somebody, it kind of enables them to slack off and not do it for themselves, which is, you know, I highly support parents who support their kids' education in any way they can. However they can, whatever project it is, you know, just get them through school, you know. But yeah, you are giving help with love. You're giving help with intention. And I feel like the Devil energy is the people you're helping, or the person you're helping. In a sense, I feel as though this person is very lazy. Or they're like maybe too obsessed with video games, or maybe they like to eat a lot, or they like to, like, you know, just benefit from what the house brings them. You have a comfortable, amazing home. That's what you bring, whether you do or do not have a home. You have people there that depend on you some way, in shape, or form. And when you are trying to help people, you know, sometimes you attach yourself to people that like to drink too much juice, or, you know, they just like to play too many video games. But I think you love them anyway, no matter what. It's just that there should be a regulation of habits. Okay, there is a such thing as too much orange juice, and I had to learn that the hard way. There is such thing as too much, you know, smoking, and I had to learn that the hard way. So I resonate with this. You still love them though. The Page of Swords. Yeah, you're gonna lay the law down. You're gonna lay the law down with love, with the people that need to listen to you about something. And I highly support that, you know, but you know, don't be too hard on them, but you are going to do it with love. You're going to make sure that that the goal, because the goal here cannot be forgotten. You cannot forget this goal because you had a recent epiphany, a recent spiritual awakening of some sort, where you're like, man, our family, we got to get this together. We have to do things. We have to make sure this is okay. And I really like that about you. So the High Priestess, yes, you know things. Yes, not only do you know things, but you know what has to be done. You feel and you know how these people are behaving, how they're acting. Let's see, the Two of Pentacles. You're wondering how to handle these projects. Like I said, you cannot do it all yourself. You can't take on someone else's life task responsibilities because it's their life task. It is their task to take on the task if they want to take on the task. Okay, but you have many other things you're balancing, many other things that that you're weighing, and you love the people that you're helping. You do, you really do, and you love juggling. You don't mind juggling. You don't mind doing things for those folks. And I think that just encourages you with the Fool card here to do it your way. Okay, if they're gonna ask for your help, then you're gonna help them in your way. You're gonna find your own creative solutions with a Fool card here. You're going to call whoever you need to call to fix this problem for you. You're going to buy whatever materials you need to buy to finish this project. It's going to get done. Okay? It's going to get done. And the shadow energy here is this, the Ace of Swords in reverse still. It's done. You've helped folks complete this path. Now, Taurus, I feel as though you're telling me you got this, everything's straight, and I really appreciate that. This one wanted to come out. But I really appreciate that, but I also felt like since you are taking on so much for other people, that it is weighing on you. And something I feel like you're trying to hide from me is that, you know, that it's you're very overwhelmed. So there's this this is basically the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I feel like here I feel like you may be experiencing some resistance to that for these you might be experiencing resistance from these folks that you're trying to help. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's what's weighing on you. You're like, yes, we're gonna get this done, but the responses, the reaction to like you trying to help someone else has been a little bit they're stubborn. God damn it. People have been stubborn. And that is the hardest part about this for you. You want your family to be good. You want everything to be okay. You want this structure in the system. You see the potential and how this could work. But people are resisting you in a way. Even though they accept your help, they will accept it at some point. They will appreciate you at some point. But people have been very stubborn, and that has been weighing on you. Okay, so we have these dream cards. Yeah, it's been kind of sort of uncollaborative. I mean, people have been just... Oh, so this card to me signals like not very great collaboration. It is the Three of Cups in reverse, basically, in the tarot. And so you have these 3 people sitting here. And this is you trying to like talk to these, trying to make everything happen. But since it's reversed, it is a sense of, you know, not everyone's heart is the same as you. Because Taurus, you have a big heart. Your planet, your ruler planet is Venus. So you like rule the love. You know what I mean? Like you are the love. But not everyone is feeling the love as equally. They have actually been resisting you and doing what you want to do. I think that you have taken it upon yourself to do these projects the way you need them to be done, since you're helping people do them, in kind of sort of a retaliation. In a retaliation of them projecting, that they've been doing things the way that they wanted to do too. They've been off the fly. They've just been, where are you, MIA? They've been not present. They've been just kind of focused on the wrong things, worried about their what is that called, clout, or their ego. They've been worried about, and that's been making you kind of upset, Taurus. And that is why I'm saying don't be too hard on people for needing, you know, to just not focus on this project. I mean, it's very important. You guys have deadlines. Like, things are intense right now for you. And people are just like so emotional, so sad. I don't know why there's this like, there's this collective energy of this, like, something is going to be due at the end of the year for people, and they've just been like not handling it well. You've been dealing with people with like a chicken with their head cut off. People have been acting so immature around you. Just like traveling the city, getting drunk at night, just like, or maybe this is you. Taurus, I feel like you secretly have some sort of habit yourself that you're getting over. I do feel as though you have some, because of the disharmony, because of the stubbornness from other people, you have been like going out to hookah bar, or you've been, traveling the night in the city, doing nightlife stuff. And that's cool. That's cool. You know, got to let the energy out. But I do think that your mental wellness and health is so much more important. But all you're doing is you're just replenishing your cup. You're not going off the deep end. And, you know, I take you very seriously in this reading. You mean what you say, what you're going to do, and everything like that. Yeah, the reason why I need you to have empathy when you're laying down the law and what needs to be done is because everyone has like this emotional upheaval right now, and I'm doing readings for all the signs. So please subscribe if you have other interest in like other signs that you want to hear about, so you can hear how they're feeling too. But yeah, everyone's going through it. Everyone's like, I wish my camera would be good. And I promise you guys that I will be getting my camera stuff together more better for these next readings. But yeah, basically it's, I don't want you to spend too much money. Okay? When you're going out and you're like trying to let off some steam from all these stubborn people, like, I just want you to not overspend, dude. Like, there's nothing wrong with like going to the nature, going on a hike, letting out some energy, but when it comes down to your money, you have to save. That's part of your plan. That's part of your plan, is to save money so you can do things that you want to do. So that is a message from Source. So I think that can come over here. It's been weighing on you a lot, Taurus. I see very positive outcomes for you here anyway. In any case. Oops. I see here you being very successful in projects. The Two of Hearts. Man. Excuse me. I just have to say that you cannot work with people, okay? You cannot work with people if they don't want to be worked on. That's all I'm going to say. You must, and that's another card for you too. It takes two to tango, my dear, is what I'm saying. People have to want to change. People have to want to be on the same page as you. And I know you have the best vision, you have the best idea of how to do it. But I see here there being you need more help, you need more people on your side to to support what you're saying. You need more people that will tell these people that your way is the right way. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, just a little more support, and like you definitely need more support, and like having your idea be supported. Need some references, you know, on the project that you want to get done. You need your, for example, your baby daddy to support what you're saying as a mom, so that your kids can listen. Okay? You need your mom to help you as a mom, to help your kids understand, her grandkids. You need her grandkids to understand. So they need to hear it from grandma, kind of thing, too. Because we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. That means family is involved in helping this decision making, and helping you manifest this abundance and legacy for your family. So that's just an example. You need people in your community to comment, like, and subscribe on your content so that your message can get out. Okay, can I get an amen? Fish comes out here for you, and I am so happy that this came out. Okay, let's find a placement for this. Yep. Piscean energy. Let's see. You've been eating a lot, Taurus, haven't you? When I see this fish card, I think of like the perfectly good salmon. Excuse me to all the vegans in this, viewing this, but I just feel like the fish just is like something that you're eating. But because I don't know if there's any spiritual significance to this for you right now, other than just it being a delicious source of food. But yeah, I feel as though you feel lonely, Taurus. That's something you're not telling me. That's what it is. Because, the fish, there's so many meanings to this. Okay, for example, there's plenty of fish in the sea. You got the fish, you got the yin and the yang, okay? You got your chi, you got your, the fish, you got your beautiful scales. You're like, going with the flow. You're communicating and talking. You're doing all this communicating. You're doing all this talking with flow and ease, like the water, and you're flowing with the currents, and you're settling where you need to settle. You're in the nice warm ocean waters, But what I feel here from this card as well is that you're missing a piece. You're lonely. You're missing a friend. You're missing these people that can back you up when you say stuff for some reason. That makes sense. If that makes sense to anybody, let me know in the comments. I feel as though there's a missing yin to your yang here. Maybe you're thinking about a lost loved one. Excuse me. You're thinking of a lost loved one. May feel like you don't have enough. So I encourage you, Taurus, to say this to yourself. Say this very thing to yourself. I have all that I need. I don't need money. I don't need clothes. I don't need material wealth. I don't need to be invited to things. I have everything I need to continue to move forward so that I can stop feeling like a lonely fish. That's what I need you to say to yourself. Because yeah, it can be hard, Money these days, it'd be tight, you know what I mean? But you have everything you need. You're lonely. And I'm so sorry that you're feeling lonely. It's just that you're not like, maybe you have people around, but they don't freaking agree with or are going with what you do, what you want to say. You feel like you're fighting. You feel like you're trying to make people fucking get it together. You feel all alone in it. It can be stressful. It can be. You can feel like a lonely fish. But I tell you, keep communicating. There's something that I heard recently. There is no such thing as too much communication. There is no such thing as the fish. What the fish does is, he flows and he goes. They all flow and they all go and they all come together, all communicating all the time, rapidly. They have to, you know why? Because they're sharks. You see the urgency in needing to communicate because you have to protect yourself from sharks, from things that are going to eat you, okay? In this world, yeah, the sharks will eat you if you're not communicating enough with your family. You have to keep going, okay? That's why we're finding the inner strength. You are going to do what you can so that your family does not get in trouble. You're going to protect your family from the sharks. Keep communicating. Keep going. I know it feels like you're alone. I know it feels like no one's listening to you. Okay? But the reason why you like to have your accolades, the reason why you like to have your bed, your food, your shelter, your water, everything put together, is because it protects you from sharks. So yeah, what else, Taurus? Yes, I would say I'm gonna pull an oracle card for you. I love these ones. It's just that I understand people aren't gonna do everything you say they're gonna do at that very moment. People are stubborn. It's hard to manage people sometimes when you're trying to be the leader. But that's why, creativity is on your side, Taurus. Creativity is on your side, dude. I promise you. The more creative, the more communication. Don't stop that communication. Don't stop that creativity. Keep pushing forward. And I have 2 oracle cards for you. Releasing allegiances and defend to the end the worthwhile. Yes. Sorry, this just goes hand in hand with this reading. It really does, because you know, releasing allegiances means that the people who aren't listening to you, like sometimes people are just not gonna listen to you. It takes two to tango. You may feel lonely because of it. You may feel lonely because you've had to let some people go because they are not helping you do the wish fulfillment thing with family and everything like that. So, but it's healthy for you to let go and release that baggage. I think also it's a reason why your hair and like your clothes or, you know, something is not all the time put together. Like you feel like you're becoming a little bit like a bum. So you're trying to help them too much to the point where you're not like taking care of yourself very well. So, the message is just to release them in love and focus on yourself. Okay, so defend to the end the worthwhile. Again, you're a fish with a sea full of fish and a family. You got your family fishes. You got to protect them from the sharks, okay? You have said what you needed to say with this Ace of Swords here. Nothing needs to be said anymore. So thank you, Taurus, for tuning into this video. I see here there being more for you within the next 4 months. Like, just keep in mind of just being creative and being communicative, because how you defend to the end is you can keep communicating. There is no such thing as too much communication when it comes to defending your honor. And I see here an owl in this picture. So, and owls are very vigilant. Owls can see in the night. They can twist their head all the way around. You cannot get over on an owl. You really can't. So I see here you harnessing that protective energy. So thank you for being part of protecting the community and our loved ones. Thank you for your service. I know you're trying not to be the one that's being of service all the goddamn time, but hey, you have so much love to give. Okay, so that's your reading, Taurus. Thank you so much.